The other person was also playing Grandmaster on my team. So here's me, and this guy's Sherlocked. So it was kind of cool. Let's go through it. Yeah, so this looks like it's the opponent's field. Let me see. How do I switch this? Okay, cool. So this was, I believe, my opening hand, but I didn't go first. So the opponent is going off with all kinds of crazy, rare metal foes, Bismugear, and they have the new Pendulum, which is like a really crazy card, right? Basically, it let them search a whole ton of stuff, and then they still get to make plays. Or they don't get to yet, but the opponent will. And so this is my teammate's build. And he opens up with a pretty good opening. And normally, one-on-one, that would have been a one-shot. He would have won the game. So he took out half the life points, and at this point, I'm just sitting back. I was like kind of chuckling to myself because I knew, no matter what they threw out, like that's one of their toughest boss monsters for the ancient gear. But it doesn't even matter in this situation. So like, he had no reactive cards at all, and neither did the first player. So now it's my turn. I still have my teammate's Grand Maju. I go ahead and set up Soul Absorption, trying to break the upper limit of life points, but didn't work out. As you see, they did the Unending Nightmare, but I bring out my own, bring out two. So one really cool trick with the Eater of Millions. So a lot of people use the extra deck to summon it. They'll like burn all 15 extra deck cards. But if you want, if you have multiple, you can like burn half for one and half for the other, and they both get the attack boost. So in addition to that, my teammate had already put a bunch of cards face down, so everything is just stacked as far as attack points go. And then I had my own Grand Machu too, so it was like double of all the heavy hitters in the deck. And I also still had the Monster Reborn, which is, I find in this deck is really crazy too, because there's a lot of times previously, before this card came back, where like, yeah, I could use DDR, Different Dimension Reincarnation, to bring back Grand Maju that was banished face up, but the Monster Reborn really helps, because sometimes you just can't get back Grand Maju, and if you have one that's been burned to the grave, you can just like bring it back and end the game. You can clinch games really fast with it. So yeah, it was just pretty much so quick and easy. It doesn't show the chat apparently, but that Sherlock guy that was on my team, he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous! Like, you have to save this." And I was like, "I'm going beyond saving it. I'm putting that on YouTube." So actually, let's try and get some live games with this. See if we can get another tag duel. Let's see. Are there any tags? Oh, here's a tag. Oh, they're asking for. Yeah, that's the only tag. All right, let's just try and get a random game in. Okay, let's just go for this. Can we join? No? Yes, no? Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm probably just going to cut this part out, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. We'll try and do a live one for you. Oh, why did I pick start first? That's okay, though. This deck, you definitely want to go second, but it's all going to be fine. What did we lose? Oh, nice. We still have a pretty good chance of drawing this. Oh, there's the Grand Maju. Okay. We're going to take it. And we're also going to go ahead and special summon this. Oh, we can't. Okay. Well, we'll end our turn. How's that? See what they throw at us. I notice a lot of people are scrambling in the start of the new format for, what? A Soul Absorption? Could this be the mirror match? Oh my goodness. Lava Golem. Interesting. Hmm. But the first couple cards are similar, so we'll find out real soon. If this is the... Oh, it is the mirror match. Yes. This is exciting. I've never played the mirror match of this. Ooh. He hit both. Okay, so that's good and bad. He's got a lot more life points, but as long as I can get a few solid hits, then it should be fine. And I run Galaxy Cyclone. Are they both? One got burnt off, and the other two. Okay, so the idea is just gonna... We'll see how this goes. Like I said, I've never done the mirror match. Oh goodness, he opened really well. I kind of think I'm gonna snag his build after this and take a look at it. Oh, no monster. Okay, this might be GG. I might be able to make it. Alright, let's go to the extra deck. We're gonna banish all of these. Get a maxed out million eater of millions. And we have double Grand Machu, so those will each be how much? Ridiculous amount. Let's see. 14,000 each. We actually may have game here. Are there any in the grave that we can do? No, okay. So, alright, let's go for it. Well, that's just unreal. We have one more turn before their Necroface resets. So actually, if we can summon the Necroface now, then we're in a really good position. I also can Monster Reborn this. Ooh, Grinder Golem combo. Not good. His build is interesting. You know, he probably plays Trade In. This is a level 8 Fiend. Grinder Golem is a Fiend level 8 as well, so they could easily run Dark Necrofear in here, which is also a level 8 Fiend, and special summons by banishing Fiends from the grave. And I tried teching that once or twice, that kind of build. You know, I thought of it on a whim just because I wanted to run Grinder Golem, but I wasn't having success. Honestly, like, this deck is so like linear and just like raw power that I found that running a kind of a side strategy actually got in the way. Normally, like with my decks, I like to have really versatile builds, but Akashic Magician. Okay, so he's going all the way in with this combo. And then if he has the Security Dragon, he's going to get a whole nother loop and then be able to use both the Akashic Magician and the Security Dragon. Yep. As well as more Grinder tokens and the Battle Fader. So potentially, if there were Link 7s in the game, they could potentially make that. Oh, well, unfortunately, my friend, I'm going to break your board. Oh, perhaps that's not true. Are they about to play Inferno Tempest? Oh my goodness. So all monsters in the deck get banished. We will see if I can come back. All I have to do is survive one turn, and then they'll deck out. What? Did they end? I don't understand. GG. You decked yourself out. Okay, so if I end turn, I win. What was that? What? That was weird. Okay, well, let's go for the rematch. See if they'll accept. Okay, cool. They chose first. foolish error, in my opinion. Although the Inferno Tempest, gotta watch out for that card. Maybe this one will be a little more interesting. Opening with the Link combo, right. So they're gonna get Saryuja again, probably, which means they're gonna like open up as maximum, as optimal of a hand and board as their deck probably can. Unless like they've banished like really key cards there. So Link Kuriboh, okay. It's all good. They use the Link Kuriboh. Although I think with the Grinder Golem they'll get it back. Yeah, most likely. So we'll have that to worry about, but it's all good. And if they sided in hand traps, or if they're maining them, I didn't see any last game, but it's possible. I'm definitely gonna snag this deck list though, because if it's decent, and there's also like questionable cards or cards that I find questionable, and I have room to tech like trade-ins and Dark Necrosphere, then absolutely I kind of want to try that build, or at least like look at it for inspiration for coming back to my version of it that I had already started. But honestly, like this whole Turbo Banish deck, I really, it's so solid. Like I've found flaws with like everything else, and a lot of people, I guess it just comes down to play style, what kind of decks you are good at piloting, or like what you prefer to play. You know, some people are better at stun or control or like OTK, aggro, you know, whatnot, combo oriented. This is just like, it kind of floats in a sense, because like these soul absorptions, a lot of people say they're like not that good because it's kind of like a negative card. You know, you're not really gaining any card advantage, but like you don't need to run any defensive cards for the most part because you gain so much life points. But we're gonna go ahead and activate these right off the bat. And he has no defensive cards. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean to do that, but I guess I clicked the wrong one, but it worked out. I got the Grenmachu right off the bat. Let's see what else we can get. If we pull into, we'll take those. Then we'll go ahead here and see, what did we banish? We still have the Chaos End to clear the board, potentially. Let's go ahead and play this card. Now, this will boost his Grenmachu. Oh, I used all my Necrosphere. That's captivating. Well, how frustrating. We'll use a Pot of Desires. Okay, so that'll come back later. Interesting. I didn't see that in there. Maybe because I didn't check. Okay, so let's go for the Upstart. And people probably wonder if this is like an OTK kind of deck. Why am I running Upstart? But oh my goodness. I can't afford to activate those, but yeah, here we go. We'll crash the Radiant, and this should be able to take out our Grenmachu opponent. There we go, and we're sitting pretty here. We'll set one as a bluff in main phase 2, because we don't really need 2 of these. Oh, I forgot Into the Void. Right. Might as well play the Allure then. All is well. That very well may be the Inferno Tempest though. So we'll go ahead and normal summon this. And go into our Card of Demise. And we cannot special summon. Okay, so we get these 2 for later. And he didn't summon anything, so it's quite possible he may have Lava Golem and the Infernity, or the Inferno Tempest, but It's all good. We got this. Even if he uses Inferno Tempest here. Oh, shoot. Card of Demise, right. Okay. Well, I'm just being a goofball at this point, I guess. So, let's see what happens. Kinda hope I win this one. What are you summoning that for? Oh, I'm gonna force that card, huh? Well, that means they're not gonna use Lava Golem right now. So I think I actually am gonna take game really quick here. Now, off of their Necrofaces, I'll probably lose 10 more cards, but that means I still have 4 draws, so... And the fact that we're going to gain all this life. Ah, didn't hit the second Necroface. Okay. Still my turn? Oh, that was his turn, right. So, I can't activate that. But I can swing for game? Ah, that wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Alright, so here's the idea. If they have the Lava Golem in hand already, then maybe they can summon it, but then I can still just keep attacking, and I have 8 more turns. Also, their counter on turns, as long as I don't play any draw spells or search spells, they're going to deck out again anyway, and I have so much life. I might as well just say GG again. Oh, Eater of Millions? So that's been sitting in their hand, huh? Well, honestly, the life points... Pot of Acquisitiveness, you're gonna put 3 back, and so that's 10, 9. Oh, that's dangerous. That puts me on a little more of a clock. Unless I have my own Pot of Acquisitiveness. This may be an interesting game. Let me see my banish cards, please. It's coming down to deck out, pretty much. Oh, 2 are banished, and I think I only run 2. And he somehow has a Grand Machu. Okay, so I guess I'm activating Chaos End next turn. Most likely. Unless I can get my banish count higher than his. Interesting. How am I going to make it out of this one? I have enough life points, but that Pot of Acquisitive really hooked him up. Different Dimension Reincarnation? Yeah, that would be the card. I'm gonna have to play this. I actually don't have to play this yet. So what I'm gonna do is just end for now. Gotta consider re-upping, increasing my Pot of Acquisitiveness to 3, because I've noticed a really cool interaction with it and Goldsark. If you're like on your opening turn. Oh, dastardly. Putting me down to 2 cards to work with. This could mean the entire game. Unless my DDR is still in here. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, I have plenty of life points. I'm not worried about that. There's the DDR. Okay, this is game right here. It's actually not necessarily game. Although, could be. let's see. What I have to do is be able to deal 1700 in this turn and the next turn. So how much am I at? 92? 16-4. Yikes. It's not quite there. Oh, look at their life. I guess I did the math way wrong. I can still take game, because he has no monsters left, right? That's the idea, and he doesn't have time to get that Necrofear. I honestly believe, because this deck operates as such a turbo build, that he's not going to have any traps. Only thing would be... I took the win. Mirror match. Well, there you have it. I'm not going to rematch you. Beat you twice. Well, I guess that's what the mirror match looks like for Grenmachu Turbo. His build's a little weird, though. I think you can go in and snag their deck list off of that. Let me see. I don't remember how to do it. I'll look up. I'll figure it out. See if I can make his build better. But anyway, so yeah, that was some fun with Grenmachu. If you still play this game at all, hit me up in the comments, and you know, always looking for more people in the community. Adios.